Hey, my loves. So, I was thinking of doing something a little different today because I've already put out my zodiac reads for the week into next week. So, I kind of just wanted to do some oracle messages only. So, I'm going to start with Aries, okay? All right. Starting with Aries, I'm going to use all or most of my oracle decks here just to get some messages. So I have my love oracle cards, which I absolutely love these cards. And I couldn't find them for the longest time, and I just found them, so. Okay. Just give me a minute. Sorry, guys. All right. And I'll be using my Soul's Journey as well, which I haven't been using because I just found that as well. So I'm really excited. I get to use new cards today. Organized here. Okay. So I think I'm going to start with my energy oracle. And we are starting with Aries, okay? We're starting with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to do 3 shuffles. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do we have for the weekend? So we have Journey. We have a man holding a coin. And we have 6th chakra archangel Metatron. All right, so perhaps you guys are going on a journey here with somebody, okay? Perhaps this man holding a coin. Hey, Flash, thank you for tuning in. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. So perhaps with this person, this man holding a coin here, okay? This is a masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male, but it could just be the person that has more of the masculine energy, okay? So take this however it resonates, but I feel like you're going on this journey with this person. And I do feel like your intuition is going to open up about the connection on this journey, okay? What messages can we clarify this with, please? We have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Very interesting. So this person that you're going on this journey with, this is a karmic, okay? So you could be experiencing any of these things within this relationship here. What else do we have? 2 more, please. You know, with this fleeting, maybe this person is a runner, okay? Maybe you're in a runner-chaser dynamic. We have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. All right, so now I'm kind of getting like a merry-go-round situation with the person, okay? Which is very common for karmic relationships. That could be what the journey is, okay? Take it however it resonates. Getting a few different stories here. Okay, and then we have wedding ring. So union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Now, wedding rings doesn't necessarily have to mean wedding, okay? Some of you might be married to this person. Some of you could be thinking about marriage with this person. But this is this can also mean soul connection here, okay? Obviously, if you guys are karmic, this is definitely a soul connection, okay? Sorry, y'all. But whatever this is, you guys were united or will soon be united, okay? These are the feelings that I'm getting from these messages here. Very interesting. All right. I need a bigger table. I really do. Okay. Very interesting here. Let's go ahead and put that there. Okay, a little better. Perfect. I'm going to pull some of my own message cards here. All right, so Spirit, what can you tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the weekend here? Two more. Can you tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? Ooh, we have I was just using you. Okay. We have, you're too good for me, to be honest. Well, obviously. Yeah. This person, whoever was using, you know, obviously the other person is too good for them. That's third party. One more. And I'm afraid of this connection. All right. So this is definitely some karmic energy I'm getting here. I definitely am getting a little bit of toxicity here, obviously. And I do feel like the energy of whoever the person that was too good for the other is definitely somebody who I feel like they got their shit together, you know what I mean? And this other person that involved a third party, this could either be romantic, this could be family, this could also be work, this could be anything that came in between the connection of you and this person. But this person's definitely afraid of the connection because I do feel like since it's karmic, it's teaching them a lesson of some sort that they need to learn, and they're not opening up to the lesson, so they're running. Like I said earlier, I feel like this is definitely a runner-chaser dynamic here. So let me go ahead and pull some of my soul's journey. 2 more for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Three cards, please. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. We have trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So perhaps you and this person obviously split, okay? And maybe you are lonely. And there was a lot of pride going on in the connection and a lot of trust issues, okay? But I do feel like the lesson here is to learn all this. And then, of course, under the deck, we have growth. Okay, so this is, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So I do feel like the separation that you and this person are going through will allow you to both grow, okay, in your soul's journey here. Interesting. And last but not least, I'm going to just go ahead and pull these Romance Angel Oracle. And then I'll be moving on to Taurus. Well, what do we have for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then under the deck, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, definitely. Definitely getting this, this feeling of whenever the timing is right, whenever you have both grown and learned your karmic lessons, whatever that may be, that you and your person both need to heal some family issues that you have, okay? That is part of this karmic tie. And then just stay optimistic, okay? Just because you're not with this person and just because, you know, you might come back together in divine timing and all that, that does not mean that you should stay single and not put yourself out there to explore and experiment and see what other energies are like, because I do feel like that helps when people are separated. To realize what they have or to even push the karmic lessons forward. All right. Aries, very interesting message here. I hope that resonated. If it didn't, please watch your sun, moon, or rising sign. Now we are moving along to Taurus. Okay. We are on Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I think I'm going to pull my my deck first here. What do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I've been stalking your socials. I pushed you away because I'm stubborn. I'm having financial problems. I'm going to pull one from this other deck here. My newer deck. One more. All right. You make me want to do bad things. All right. So this person obviously is a bit stubborn, okay? Yeah, they might be having financial problems. Okay, take it how it resonates. Could be you or the person here that you're dealing with. But you guys obviously have some kind of chemistry between each other. Some intimate chemistry. Okay, but I feel like this person is just kind of too stubborn to come forward and maybe apologize about something, or maybe just man up or woman up about something, okay? So instead, they're just going to stalk you behind the scenes here. Go ahead and pull some energy oracle. What do we have for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? One more. Alright, Aries got that man holding a coin. Might be dealing with the Aries. We have victory. And we have storm warning. Alright, Taurus, so now take this however it resonates, okay? But this man holding a coin, okay, this is some connection to a male with money, health, or some kind of like value, okay? So I feel like you are ready to, you know, possibly further the goals that you have and receive health, money, and value in your life, okay? With the victory right next to it. It's letting me know that this is what you're ready to receive in life here. And that greater success is on the way. But you have to take control of your own finances, and you have to act upon yourself here. This can also be someone in your life that's very healing. Okay? Or someone that's like financially advising you. And this can also be new love with somebody who's very wealthy or someone at the job. And then with the storm warning here, this can mean different things. This could be either difficulty externally or within yourself emotionally. And I feel like you've already been aware of these potential issues around you, but this is to just let you know that you need to be more conscious about things, okay? This is not to like put you in any kind of fear or anything, but to be more conscious and just consider what's going on around you and look at the situation with clarity. Kind of investigate your options and honor your intentions here, and kind of like stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. This can also mean that the dark times are in your past and they're behind you, okay? They're starting to fall away. And just to know that victory is coming in here, okay, when it comes to anything negative, that's just all behind you here. So let me go ahead and pull some of these Island Wellness cards. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? What messages do we have for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We have the Chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Okay, so there's definitely like a runner-chaser dynamic. This person could be the chaser or you. Take it how it resonates, but I do feel like I feel more of it being this person with it coming up under this man coin. Wedding rings, okay? Aries got this. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. No, I have not done Cancer yet. It's coming. And then we have Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. All right. So I think those are just clarifying the cards I pulled here, okay? So I feel like this person wants to marry you. This person definitely wants to have a future, have a commitment with you here. But I do feel like you're kind of running away from it, okay? Whether it be for, you know, for whatever reason, this person's chasing you and you're running, okay? So I do feel like you are going to reach a point of happiness and joy and oneness in the connection, but I feel like as of right now, it's just not, it's not there. See, under the deck, we have Butterfly. And this is the relationship evolving to the next phase and healing the inner child. Okay, this is growth. So I do feel like this is what you guys are doing, okay, separately. In order to grow and, you know, come into this oneness with each other. Spirit, what do we have for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? One more. We have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yeah, I do feel like you guys are embodying this right now. Okay? And that's why you need to be alone right now. I do feel like you're wanting to attract relationships that do serve your higher good. Okay? Perhaps this one was kind of just dying out. And it came to a point where it just wasn't good anymore. Okay? And this does happen very often. And then we have health, honoring your physical. I feel like you guys are getting more into fitness and more into your health and taking care of yourself. And then we have discipline, okay? You guys are obviously being very disciplined here when it comes to staying in this focused energy that you have. You can also be like a very sensitive person who's conscious of your surroundings, okay? And I feel like maybe this person was draining you, okay? This can also be you wanting to assist other people. And I do feel like you're no longer distracted by the relationship. You're kind of just doing your own thing here, and it's really making you feel good about yourself. All right. All right, I'm going to pull these Romance Oracle. What do we have for Taurus, please? What do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And we have deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. This could have very well been the energies of the relationship you were involved with. I do believe that you started paying attention to the red flags in it, and so therefore you kind of split. But you could be calling in your soulmate now. Very, very interesting, Taurus, okay? Moving along, we're on Gemini. Okay. What messages do we have for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Spirit? We have, you are so very special. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Wow, these are right off the rip pretty heavy. Pretty interesting. What do we have for Gemini's, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? One more. We have, I've been asking your friends about you. And we have, I left because I was bored. So this person is obviously they can't make up their mind, okay? Obviously they're very flighty. Someone who's in their head. Okay, now this could be you or the person. Just take it how it resonates, but definitely this person believes that you're very special, and you know, they've kind of just been asking around about you because they obviously either can't contact you or they just don't want to at this moment. And with this, if I follow you, I could lose everything. This could be you or them, but I feel like they have a lot to lose if they continue the relationship, or even if they start up a relationship with you. Okay, now this could just be material-wise, this could be friendship-wise, this could be family-wise, okay? They could just be They could have other commitments, okay, in their life. Interesting. No doubt they know you're very special, though, to them. But what is it? What is it that's having them hold back here? Spirit, what do we have for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? We have anxiety. This person's going through some anxiety about the connection here. We have hostilities. And we have patience. Whatever this is here, this connection could have been very hostile. And so therefore one or the other, or even both of you, are very anxious when it comes down to being with each other, or even restarting this relationship back up. Okay? And also, I do feel like this person's just pretty impatient when it comes to growing. Because under the deck here, we have the first chakra, which is all about stability and security. So I feel like this person is really, really, really trying to build their own stability and security here. And they're getting a little impatient about it. But obviously the lesson here is patience. And to kind of look within yourself and stop looking to others to fulfill a need. Because that need will never be fulfilled from another person. It's fulfilled by yourself. Okay, I just got that message. So whoever needs to hear that, needs to hear that. What messages do we have for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? We have healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. We have karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Yeah. And then we have golden mirror. This is self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Wow. Really heavy. I do feel like one or the other, or even both of you, are trying to take this route of making healthier choices, knowing that this relationship is karmic, okay? There's a lot of triggering here, a lot of turmoil here, and a lot of self-absorbed narcissistic tendencies in this relationship, okay? So I do feel like healthier choices need to be made. And that could be stepping away from this, and that could be just letting go of this, hostilities, anxiety, narcissistic. We have triggering. Okay, there's a lot of, there obviously was a lot of love here. Okay. But I do feel like this person maybe didn't know how to love properly. And I feel like they had a lot of emotional baggage. Wow. have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What do we have here for Geminis? We have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. We have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And then we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Wow. And then growth under the deck. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Wow, guys, this is really heavy, Gemini. You guys went through a lot, okay? You guys went through some crazy shit here. And if you guys have any guilt, you or them, I do want you to release that's any guilt that you might have about the situation, okay? Whatever it was that happened, just know that it probably happened because it was karmic. And this was a lesson that you guys needed to learn so that you can grow. And I told this to Aries, so you might have Aries in your chart, or you might be dealing with an Aries, but either way, there is going to be a state of balance, okay? But that balance comes from within you. It comes from within you. It does not come from the person that you're trying to be with. And failure, although you might have felt like you failed at this relationship, just know that this is an opportunity to grow. I mean, oh my gosh, I really feel like there's some super growth here. I just shuffled again and courage came up. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay, guys? I'm getting chills. Whew. Man, Gemini, this is good though, okay? You guys are going through a lot, but I'm telling you the outcome is growing into a person that you would have never thought you were capable of being, okay? You just have to take the right choice. You have to make the healthy choices. Last shuffle. What do I have for my Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. We have, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. And we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to mean wedding, okay? But I do feel like since this is karmic, that, you know, in this very moment, in the present, maybe you guys aren't married, maybe you are married. But either way, by you doing what you're doing, and by taking the healthy choice route here, your love life and yourself can ascend to a higher level. But you have to make those decisions, okay? Wow. I hope that these messages resonated for you, okay? If they didn't, please watch your Sun, Moon, or Rising or Venus sign, please. All right. Whew. I feel like I need a sage. I'm going to have to sage real quick. Let me go grab a lighter. Let's go ahead and sage here. I'm sorry. Palo Santo. Woo. All right. Let's clear the energy here. Okay. Okay, on to Cancer now. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do we have? For my Cancers. We have pathological liar. And I can feel you telepathically. Two different paths here. Okay. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry if I'm laughing, guys. Please don't take that offensively. I'm only laughing because I'm a Cancer Moon, so I totally get it. All right. Time to ground yourself. And I'm like a moth to your flame. I feel like this person took a lot of energy from you. Yeah, I'm like a moth to your flame. This person like needed you. Feel a little bit of an obsession here. Okay, but obviously you guys were energetically connected, but this person was a pathological liar. Take it how it resonates. And I do feel like, yes, by grounding yourself, you can balance out the energy that has been taken from you, okay? This give and receive type energy. You definitely need to ground here. What do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One more. We have for Cancer. Two more. We have broken heart. Walking away. Oh. I'm going to take both. We have Magician in the Mirror. And we have Door to Value. Patience under the deck here. Okay? So, Cancer. You're definitely walking away from a broken heart while manifesting your value here. Okay? You're knowing your self-worth. You're walking away from things that for people that don't see your value here. And by doing so, you are manifesting value and you are manifesting abundance to come into you, to your energy. Okay? Could have been dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 2 more. Talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, or hovering. Okay, take any of those messages how they resonate. Not today, okay? Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. Yeah, I could totally get that. Engagement ring. We have engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. You could have been engaged to this person. And then we have Hand of Cards, okay? Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. Interesting how this comes out under the Door to Value. Okay, so I do feel like you guys could be definitely be taking a risk here. With something that has to do with a career. You guys could have definitely been engaged, okay? Or this could have been a, with the telepathic card that came out earlier, this could be a union in the 3D realm, okay? Or whatever you would like to call that. Or this could be a physical engagement that you guys had. Not today, you guys are heart, so you're kind of avoiding this message that the person's trying. So you guys might have blocked this person, okay, so they cannot contact you because you're walking away here, which I don't blame you for doing. Okay, if this person really did hurt you. Oh. What messages do we have for my Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Alright, you're just avoiding anything having to do with this person. We have success. I know there is no greater goal than to love. We have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Interesting, because that pathological liar card came out. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Very nice. Regret under the deck, okay? I know that I cannot change the past. You are your person here. But yeah, these are very, very, very good cards. Success, honesty, and self-esteem. I do believe that you are taking in these energies now. And just realizing that your own success is going to come from being honest with yourself about the connection here. And like, what did it even serve a purpose for you? And if it did, that purpose is just done and over with, and it's time to move on here. To realize your self-worth here. Self-esteem and Door to Value. Oh, last but not least, what do we have for my Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And past life relationship. You have known each other before. You guys could have definitely had a past life relationship with this person. Because you do have some kind of energetic tie, okay? But yeah, stay optimistic, okay? Date around, meet people, socialize. And then also forgive yourself. Forgive this person. Because you could learn the lessons that this person was teaching you about yourself. Okay? All right, moving along to Leo. I think after this I'm going to just do half and then come back and do Virgo. We're on Leo. All right. What do we have for my Leos, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I was looking for a good time, not a long one. Interesting. We have you are so very special. You guys could have been dealing with the Gemini. What else? One more. We have I know how you feel now. And my life means more to me than this connection. Wow, Leo. Okay. I'm feeling like you or your person are just kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to move on. I'm going to move on. I'm going to let go. Because I've wasted so much time here that I just feel like I could do so much better by myself. You know that song, I could do bad all by myself? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay? All right, Leo? This person, obviously, you taught them a lesson. I was looking for a good time, not a long one. And I know how you feel now. You definitely put this person in their feels by doing whatever it was. Maybe kicking them out, okay? Maybe cutting them off, letting go of the connection. Now they're feeling it, okay? Now they're feeling it. Because they try to play around here and play games. And think that they were just going to mess around with the Leo. Come on now. Come on now. You don't do that. You don't fuck around with the Leo. Like, fuck around and get burned. Definitely. Alright. What do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I just had to show that. You guys might be coming into new love. Okay? Or some angels are definitely watching over you guys. Door to romance and angel of love. Yeah, I feel like there's some new love energy possibly coming in here. This can also be self-love, okay? Take it how it resonates, guys. The World. Rest and rejuvenation. 19, that's also the Sun card. And then we have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. That's the heart chakra. All right, guys. Wow. So yeah, you guys are definitely resting here. And your heart is now open because I believe it was closed off for probably quite some time. And you're realizing that you have the world at your own fingertips here. You don't need anybody else to guide you or to, you know, show you the world, so to say. Okay, that's all within yourself here. And that's what I was telling Gemini in their reading, is that it's all within you, not to look for happiness or joy or anything through somebody else, because you'll never find it, and that hole will never be filled. That void that you have will never be filled. Okay? What do we have for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. You guys definitely have some self-love going on. You guys are definitely attractive here. Okay, you're definitely attracting people. You're very magnetic. We have clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. That's why I came out under the rest and rejuvenation. You guys are just kind of like sitting here, like, you're not waiting, but you're just kind of like realizing, you're kind of just having fun with yourself. Girl with the snake, okay? This is an empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. You guys, you might have been... You guys are definitely empaths here, okay? And you were dealing with a narcissist. Okay, this person was trying to charm you. This person might have been using you. You were definitely enabling, and you definitely didn't have boundaries set here. And I feel like this is what you need to do, because under the deck we have separation. This is sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure of the future. This is the person that you're dealing with. Okay, they're the ones that are feeling that way. But you definitely gave a lot of unconditional love and affection and nurturing to this individual. And they kind of just took your energy. So tell me what my Leos need to hear. Tell me what my Leos need to hear, please. One more. We have fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. This person feared love. Definitely. Honesty. Cancer got this. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. You guys might have a friend that's kind of like a soulmate to you. It's kind of been helping you through this situation. And then under the deck we have surrender. I can release my need to control. Okay? Yeah, you guys definitely need to release a lot here. You guys are being honest with yourselves and just knowing that, you know, this connection's kind of just done and over with. Okay? There's no more trying to get from the relationship. Person doesn't know how to love correctly. What do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? Last shuffle. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I do feel like some new love's coming in, okay? That could be with this give it a chances. And the red flags are definitely your past relationship, okay? And I do feel like you were cautioned about this. But I do feel a soulmate is possibly coming in here for you to help you. This can also even start off as a friendship and turn into something more here. All right, Leo. Well, that was my reading. I hope that these resonated. If not, please check out your sun, moon, or rising sign, as those might have more messages for you. When I come back, I will start off with Virgo through to Pisces. Thanks for tuning in, guys, so much again. And I hope you have a great night. Bye.